Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Sweet cut there. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown ball. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Snags it, and he's open. Bulldozes his way through. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
The Vols moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside, it's Bishop. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real...
Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Rodriguez. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Leaping grab for a big gain. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Oh, a double pass. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off for Baxter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. First play of the period, 1st down here. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They got it. It's blocked.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. The 20. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Volunteer!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Matthews.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have...
Maybe a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the returner is stopped. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. There he goes. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets away from the... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Oh, he got loose. He's got great speed. Oh, another great move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown ball! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll throw on third and short. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. Oh, what a cut! Can they catch him? Touchdown, Volunteers! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Turns on the Jets. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Patterson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll move the tight end. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. To the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ivory. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And they get him down.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, there is so much energy down down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Pulls it in. It's Staley. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. To the air on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Ivory. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Here on third down. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Got a little grass. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Skinner. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That last completion was not exactly what they had in mind. Going backwards, they'll try to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Got his man on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Rides to the back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the ground, it's Patterson. Breaks into the open. Takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Mason. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Could not make his way to the corner. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead gives up the big safety.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Pulls it and runs it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Now the play fake. He's going to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's down right there and let the celebration commence because that one ought to do it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
And they just tacked on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way.